Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You're once again watching Astroteric TV. I'll be your one and only host, the Astro Guru. And it wouldn't be Astroteric TV without the gra. Now, tonight's topic of discussion. Tonight's topic of discussion is pretty much toxic people, volatile people, and how they will always cause collateral damage in the lives of the people around them. Yeah, see, I know y'all probably didn't think I was going to go there with it, but yeah, this is about how toxic and volatile people cause collateral damage in the lives of those around them. Now, what I mean by this is you have people who, no matter who they come into contact with, no matter who they meet, after so long of knowing this person, you're gonna argue with them. Like, it's just, it's to be said. And it's not like you're gonna have one argument. Nah. Once this person gets comfortable around you, you're gonna see them sweating, shirt off, jumping up and down, mad, irate, trying to prove a point over and over and over again. Now, the reason for this is because that person is at war with themselves, okay? They don't believe the stuff that they even saying. Like, they just saying it because it goes against what you're saying. And it might make sense. And they want to feel like they might be the smartest person in the room. But in all actuality, they're the dumbest person in the room, which is why they're arguing with you, trying to get the information out of you. That's what I do with people who are smarter than me. But I deal with people who are eons smarter than me. I argue with them. I get them heated. I get them spitting out the information that I want them to spit out. The raw, uncut, authentic, genuine information. Not you sitting here thinking about, oh, what is he ready to hear? No, give it to me raw, authentic. I need that. That way I can go back and put my own cut on it, because I don't really know what I'm talking about at that point. I'm just getting it from you. So I need to go back, put a little cut on it, think about it, sit back and do that so I can understand it, comprehend it, and then I can be at the level that you're at. But these people don't do that. They're at war with themselves already. So they create a war with you, trying to calm down the war within themselves. But in all actuality, all they're doing is fueling it. So this happens over and over and over again. This becomes, we've done the video on the mood, temperament. Now it's this person's personality. They don't know how to stop doing it. They think that it's just them. Like, this is just who I am. I've always been like this. No. You saw someone else doing that. You misinterpreted and misconstrued what they was doing. And you took it and, you went and did your own thing with it. Which is fine. Because now that you have that now that you're capable of that, now that you have that capability, you can fine tune it. Understood? You can fine tune it. You don't have to be jumping up and down, going all right and all irate and crazy. You have to, especially if you're right. If you're right in a situation, you realize, you know what? They might not realize it today, but they'll get it further down the line. That's all right. Like, why am I arguing with somebody that doesn't have as much knowledge as me about a subject? Let's change the subject, because I like to learn. So if I know the most about a subject, then how's about we change the subject to one where I can learn something from you? Understood? And that goes with anybody in all walks of life. So, people who are at war with themselves always cause collateral damage in the people, in people's lives around them. What I mean by this is, suppose I invite you somewhere. I introduce you to some people. 20 minutes later, I'm jumping up and down with my shirt off, screaming and yeah, and carrying on. Now, you're embarrassed because suppose these people feel comfortable enough to be like, yeah, man, we love bro, man, but just why he always do this? Like, maybe because we don't, he just came around us and he always been like this since we known him. And you're like, he ain't used to do that all the time. Like, he just started doing all of that. Like, but I mean, then you got other situations where it's like, oh no, since he got to college, he just started tripping out. Like, or you got other situations where it's just like, yeah, since he started, getting spiritual, he just been going crazy trying to tell everybody everything. Or since he became a Hebrew Israelite, like, it's so many things. Since he turned Muslim, he just, we do these things sometimes. Sometimes we join organizations and we get the big head. Our head will blow up like, oh, I'm part of this now. I'm this, that, and the third type person. Not understanding that you still bleed just like everybody else, and you still have to live by the same universal laws that we all have to live by. So, now, people at war with themselves, toxic, volatile people. The reason why they're going around being toxic and volatile is because they're trying to find a situation where someone either shows resistance and stops them from being toxic or volatile, or they just pretty much meet their match and, get your head bust to the white meat, something like that, whatever, and those type of situations, you might have to get hands put on you. You get hands put on you and now you learned your lesson or however it go. But that's collateral damage. You know how like your mouth gets you in trouble. But guess what? Your mouth can get you and everybody you with in trouble. Like, things like that. So you don't really want to be too toxic or too volatile because then you create a sticky situation for everybody. And you don't really want to create a sticky situation for everybody. You create a sticky situation for yourself. Whether you get out of it or not, that's on you. Make your own, you made your bed, you lay in it. But collateral damage, that's not cool. Collateral damage is not cool. So, but sometimes it happens. Sometimes collateral damage just happens because everything's connected. One thing's connected, to another, to another, to another, to another. They don't even have to be directly connected, like literally connected. They can be metaphorically connected, energetically connected, like dominoes. Thus we have the domino effect. So because this happened, that happened, and then that happened, and then that happened, and then that happened, then we got the butterfly effect, which, a butterfly flaps its wings over here, and we have a tsunami in Asia. And what they mean by that is a small thing, that little could knock somebody down the street. Like, I mean, not, once again, not literally, but metaphorically. When small things happen and they're not addressed or, they're not noticed, they're not adhered, they're not heeded, they can become bigger, much bigger. So you don't overlook small problems because you overlook a small problem and that small problem grows. So try your best not to hang around people who are too toxic and too volatile because you can become a casualty in their war with themselves. It almost happened to me. Till next time, God bless.